This is what you might have missed on BCSN's Sports Nightly. Let's talk some college hoops. Toledo hosts Bowling Green tomorrow at Savage Arena with one team in first place in the MAC. That team's Bowling Green. Falcons flying high under first-year head coach Chris Jans, thanks in large part to the play and leadership of senior Richaun Holmes. There's plenty for Richaun Holmes to clap about these days. The Falcon senior is top 10 in the MAC in several categories. 10th in scoring, 3rd in rebounding, and 1st in blocks. At 6'8", he's a force in the paint, but it hasn't always been that way. Shockingly enough, a lot of people don't believe me when I say this. When I first started playing basketball, I was a straight shooter, just a shooter. You know, I wasn't that tall, wasn't that long. It was just shoot the ball. And it's just funny now seeing how I've grown into like this guy who dunks and blocks shots. And like, man, if only y'all could see me back when I was a freshman in high school. I had to be about 5'7", 5'8", I think. I hit a growth spurt my sophomore year, but all I could really do was shoot. And so it's just funny seeing how things change. Change can be good. That's the case for the Falcons. New head coach Chris Jans has the team playing great basketball. And it starts with Richaun and the other returning players buying into what their new, very intense coach has to say. No, most definitely. Intense is the perfect word to describe him. You know, from the moment we had our first meeting with him back in, I think it was like April, and he came in, let it know he wanted to win. And he wanted guys who wanted to win. He told us it's going to take a lot of hard work, and he wasn't lying when he said it, but he definitely came in intense and ready to win, and that's anybody want to play for a coach like that. Obviously the talent, you know, you don't have to be an expert to see the talent, to see the bodies, to see the athleticism. And the thing that probably sticks out the most to me is just his willing to change. He's been receptive to new ideas, to a new culture, new expectations, and he's really dove headfirst into it, and you can see the results. I mean, he's playing at a high level, and I'm really proud of the effort he's put forth thus far. Well, for me, it's all about winning. You know, I want to win, and he wants to win. And he told me when he first got here that I was going to have to be one of the guys to kind of make a big change and work harder than I ever had in my life. And I just took it to heart, you know, wanting it to be a successful season for my team, for this program, and just try to work as hard as I possibly can and try to do what I can to make this program better. And it's worked out so far. What's working is the leadership Holmes is providing for the team. Jan says the hard work Richaun puts in and day out is setting an example for this year's team and beyond. It's been crucial that our best player has become one of our hardest workers. You know, I wouldn't call him our hardest worker when we arrived, but he's jumped on the wagon, and when your best player is one of your hardest workers, everybody follows in suit. And so for this year and the future, like you mentioned, I think it's going to really be helpful to our program. Just when people, you know, that are new to Division I see him working like that, the attitude is, well, that just must be the way it is. So it's been great to see him transform like that and to see him be one of the hardest workers we have. The average fan doesn't see how hard he works every day in practice. What do they see? Well, just about every game, you see how hard Richaun can dunk a basketball. Yes, he rebounds, and he's one of the best shot blockers in BG history, but there's just something about a big dunk that gets the team and the crowd going. So what's Richaun's favorite dunk in his Bowling Green career? I'm going to say the fast break windmill dunk against Cleveland State, because it punctuated that second half for us as a team, you know, just how aggressive we were being. At that point in time, we were on a good run. You know, I think we were down at halftime, and just to catch the ball, you know, being able to put on a little show for the home crowd, punctuating a great half that we had as a team, I think that was a big-time play. So I think that was one of my favorites. That dunk just one memory of a stellar career at BGSU, but Richaun is hoping he and his teammates can add even more memories. They want to win a MAC championship. No doubt on my mind. We had the talent, we had the work ethic, we had the ability to do it. Just about getting better in practice every day and keep playing hard during the grind. I think at the end of the year, we no doubt can be in competition for that MAC championship. You know, all the things we're doing now are fine, but the goal at the end of the season is to be standing there holding the MAC championship trophy. Be sure to watch Sports Nightly weeknights at 10:30 on BCSN and follow us on Twitter at @sports_nightly.